Hello everybody in the land of the internet, Jason Rivers here, and welcome to this Let's Play of DevPro. I'm just going to show you a agents deck that I've been recently running, and I will show you a duel and how pretty awesome it is. Let's start off with the first three cards. They are Mystical Shineball. These are basically used to get out onto the field, and they are used for Xyz summoning and for setting up defense. And they can also be used in the graveyard with Master Hyperion's effect, but I'll get to that in a minute. Next we have two Tragodias. These are used for setting up defense as well, for when you get hit, and you can send them out from your hand. There's a lot of defense setting cards in this deck. You want to build up a defense so that you can get Master Hyperion out to the field and then start using his effect. Next I have a Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning. You will eventually have light and dark monsters in your graveyard so that you can use them to special summon this card, and you can also use his effects to destroy other monsters and remove them from play. Next we have one Archlord Krista, used for summon to the field when you have 4 fairy monsters in your graveyard. Next we have 3 Master Hyperions. These are the main cards of the deck. You want to summon these to the field with the agent monsters, and then you can start using Master Hyperion's effect of removing 1 fairy monster from your graveyard to destroy a card on the field. Next we have 1 Gauze. He can be summoned to the field when you take battle damage, and then he summons a token, and then that token gains attack and defense equal to the damage you received. Chaos Sorcerer, pretty much the same as Blackluster Soldier in terms of summoning. You have to remove from play 1 light and 1 dark monster. Honest, always good to have a Honest in your hand from when you take battle damage from a monster who has higher attack than yours. We have 3 Venus. These are basically used to summon Mystical Shineballs to the field, so you can, Xyz summon them and, etc. You can also use Venus to summon Master Hyperion. We have 2 Genix Ally Birdmen. Use these as a tuner for Synchro monsters. I'll get to those in a minute. Dark Mimic level 3. I use this card in combination with Tour Guide from the Underworld, and I have 2 of those in the deck. Basically, I just use these to get Xyz monsters onto the field as soon as possible, and to also, when the Xyz monsters then send their material to the graveyard, I can then use that to special summon either Chaos Sorcerer or Blackluster Soldier. Spirit Reaper, I use that purely for defense. Night Assailant, good for getting out from Tour Guide from the Underworld for an Xyz summon, or if you have it separately in your hand, you can set it down and use it for a flip effect to destroy a monster on the field. Then we have 2 Earths. These are used for pulling Venus out of the deck because I don't run Sanctuary in the Sky to pull out Master Hyperion. I'm thinking that I should, but I'm going to go with this at the moment, but please comment down below if you think otherwise. All feedback is welcome. Then I run 2 Maxis. These are just used for drawing cards when your opponent special summons a monster. 1 Herald of Orange Light. You can send this monster and another fairy monster from your hand to the graveyard to negate the activation of an effect monster's effect, and destroy it. And then I run 2 Effect Veilers. I don't run any traps in this deck, so it's just 10 spell cards, and they're pretty straightforward. Heavy Storm, Creature Swap, Mind Control, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, and 2 Forbidden Lances. And for the extra deck, well, before I do that, I'll just quickly tell you that I don't run a side deck because I prefer to play single matches. I don't really prefer, long 3-round duels or whatever they are. But that's just me. And for the extra deck, in Synchros, we have Mistworm, Scrap Dragon, Stardust Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth, and Armory Arm. And for the Xyz monsters, we have Heliopolis, Maestroke, Acid Golem, Leviathan Dragon, Giga Brilliant, Levia the Sea Dragon, Tempo, Wind Up Zen Mains, and Gachi Gachi Gantetsu. So that is the deck, and I will now cut to a duel and show you how powerful this deck is. Okay, and here we go. We have lost the rock, paper, scissors, so it looks like we'll be going second. We have drew Knight Assailant, 2 Mystical Shine Balls, Earth, and Master Hyperion. Not bad. Okay, so what I'll do is summon Earth, and I will use her effect to put Venus into my hand. And then I will special summon Master Hyperion. And go ahead and attack the face down monster. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. A Stygian Security. Not actually seen that card before, so when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon one level 1 fiend type monster from your deck. They summoned another Stygian Security. Waiting for our opponent. We can't do anything else, so I'll end my turn. I don't know if this is a actual archetype or not, so might be running a completely different deck altogether. Not sure what my opponent is trying to set up. Well, it's pretty obvious that he's trying to set up a synchro. Ah, right. Card E. Oh no, what am I talking about? He can't synchro because he doesn't have a extra deck for some reason. Okay. He's using card D's effect. Just have to turn those off. Okay, we have drew a MST, which I will use on his one and only back row. You might chain it just so you can see what it was. It was a trap stun. But I don't have any traps, so... Okay, I will summon Venus. And then I will use her effect 3 times to summon the 3 Shine Balls. I'll put them in attack mode because he only has the 1 monster set up. But by doing this, I have to sacrifice 1,500 life points to bring all 3 Shine Balls onto the field. So we'll first attack with Venus to get rid of his monster. But he will most likely have a third one in there, so unfortunately I may have messed this up. So I'll summon another one, so that I'll have to use Master Hyperion's attack to get rid of it, which means... Oh, no. I'll definitely have to use Master Hyperion's attack to get rid of monster, because my Shine Balls are not strong enough. Does that have an effect? No. So then I'm free to attack directly with all 3 Shine Balls. Oh, and the opponent surrendered. Just because there was just so much stuff on the field, I assume. Well, that was obvious, but yeah, that's pretty much that deck in a nutshell, guys. I've had a lot of people do this on me, just surrender, because as soon as you get Master Hyperion out on the field, Venus out on the field, you can summon all the Shine Balls. You're just constantly bringing stuff out on the field, either offensively or defensively. So you can be really aggressive with this deck, and you can also be really, you know, defensive as well. I mean, even if I didn't have any monsters, I would have still had Gauze and Night Assailant to flip, summon and destroy monsters. So I can be pretty aggressive with this deck. I would have most likely wiped out whatever he summoned on the next turn and then attacked him directly again, and carried on doing that until well, until he lost all his life points. But yeah, sorry that duel was so short, guys, but hope you enjoyed the video and the deck profile. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.